Hello, this is Atsushi Hara. I'm gonna do a track work, FEMCA 2019 in Korea. That track I'm gonna introduce to our stuff from the home straight here. It's quite long straight and still looks like the track got wet because we have a lot of rain yesterday and day before. So it's gonna getting dry, but I think it's still a little a bit wet, I think. So the condition was, so track is new, so no bumpy, but I think it's a little wet and gonna be slippery, I think. So just let it work, the track. So this is, I think, about 50 meters, I guess. It's quite long straight. And it's pretty much flat. So here's one of the easiest part because of just keep full throttle here. And this is the first corners. It's kind of nice round, the first corners. So there's nothing much difficult things. Still track looks good, but maybe this is kind of breaking point, so maybe it's gonna be maybe it's bumpy for later. Actually, we run only 2 practice rounds, yesterday, day before, 1 time each. So still track is pretty new. I think it's they put the sugar on the first day. Before the first day. So the first day was really high tractions, but after rain I guess the sugar is gone, so maybe just back to it's kind of normal, the surface, I think. And this is the first jump, the double. It's not big, but it's kind of going really high, and the one of difficult point is the land of these jumps. The design of these jumps land here, it's kind of sharp. So
show me where to land.
right. So this already we can see this. Many people hit here. Then it's more just to make more just cut here. So I think I saw yesterday the people runs kind of too short, so have to land on maybe a little bit too far here. It's kind of wide space here, so you can land anywhere, but I think it's land something like here is more safer. Too long is better than too short. So I think you're gonna jump like until here. And this is one of the most challenging part of this track, I think. After these double jumps, it's quite tight, the corners here, and then they have the 3 jumps, but you can't not make a triple. It's only you can do a double because the first one's not high enough. But you need kind of carry the good speed to your over the side, the first double jumps. So if you can make the double jump here, then you can have like about 5/10, maybe a little bit more faster than single. But yeah, day before I have tried the double single. It's, let's say only I have 30% I can make, but another 70% got a mistake. But today I tried to more kind of go a little wide, then come inside, and then I think I can make it a little more easier. But if too tight line, then I think it's just not enough speed to over this first double. So this is one of the points for this track. If I can make it consistently double single, I think I have really the good total time, I think. And after this double single, then it's kind of double, the little bigger double here. But this double was not really difficult for now because no bumps and really smooth, high enough to go to the second jumps. So this is just keep in the middle. If I can see from this view, it's kind of really easy, wide enough, nothing tricky things. But it's view from driver's stand. Here it looks like really narrow, so really hard to see where my car is now on the track. So mostly people just go too much inside or too much outside, over the pipe sometimes. So I won't keep here just in the middle, but it's really difficult to see from the driver's stand. Just keep in the middle, but I just try to keep in middle for here. And here is also really going to high speed because it doesn't stop anything. So double, single, double, then carry same speed, and then full power here. And hard to see from the driver's stand, so this high speed and then difficult to see, it makes more tricky for this track. And here's some steps down, and this is also, for now, it's nothing much the difficult things. This is kind of easy, but I think after that, after many people running, I think people run something like here, and you can see already start some digging the holes. So maybe it's gonna be really make the bump here, then it's more difficult to land after this step downs. So for now it's okay, but maybe later it's maybe more make it difficult. And here also the back straight, end of the back straight, is have some funny angle, like off camber. So feel like if keep too much in the middle, it's feel like so understeer because it's off camber here. But if keep here in tight line here, it's still flat. So I can feel just normal steering. But it's also here is also really hard to see from the driver's stand. I don't know how close my car to the pipe. So many people hit this here, I think. I want to keep tight line here, but it's not easy to do. And after this back straight, they have one single jump here, nice and flat. It's nothing difficult, but it's still good speed. So if over speed, you just jump over too much, just over the hairpin, so overshoot. I think I have to brake before the jumps, small brake, and then just land about here, and then just keep tight line, and it just happens. And another same angle jump here, but here's even more shorter distance after the jumps, the lands here. But here also kind of blind spot from driver's stand, so I think it's many people hit here, and the car gets stuck sometimes inside the pipe, because this pipe sometimes can move. Yeah, this happens. Then after that, this is also kind of make the blind spot from the driver's stand, because it's up and down, and here it's kind of down much, and then they have the step jumps there. It's kind of blind when when is my car come like here, then it's kind of make the blind because of the step up jumps and jump with the turn. So for now they have no bump, so it's not so difficult to make turn in air. But maybe later, if they have more bumps here, it's gonna be maybe more difficult to keep the good angle to turn here in air. And after these jumps, it's kind of make chicanes. It's not so tight, not super tight. Actually, you can go. You have a choice for the line to just going straight. But also, this is difficult to see from the driver's stand, because the chicanes are really hard to see. So I think many people hit the bumps here. So I like to the closest possible this pipe because it's more easier to turn for these hairpins. But if two are too close with this pipe, you can hit these ones. And this pipe is like, you know, you can catch the tires because of like these designs. So if small hit with this pipe, it's kind of like sometimes the car just fly around because of this design of the pipe. And also here is kind of really high speed, so I need really kind of hard brake before this hairpins. Hairpin is not really tight, it's kind of nice round, but I need kind of quite hard brake here. So if I have the brake, and then I can easy turn here. But I think today gonna a little loose than compared to 2 days ago. So maybe even more hard to stop here because it's not less traction. And after this happens, also kind of tight hairpin thing here. But here also kind of high speed, come to high speed, so also hit a kind of hard brake here. And stay tight, it's good. But stay tight, faster here, but it's hard to make this step jumps. Hard to like first one to the top, land on the top is really difficult because there's not so much angle for this, the jump. So it's kind of just carry the speed, even like a little bit wide line. But if you have good enough speed, it's easy to run on the top. So here this hairpin maybe no need so much tight, just a little going a little bit wide and just get a good speed and land on the top here. And this is like kind of my favorite spot, the step jumps. This reminds me like 2008 World, they have jump like this, something like this. So this is for me this is really favorite spot here. Hopefully stay this flat, then just enjoy for these jumps, but maybe it's gonna be make bumps sometime here. Then maybe car goes some funny angles in the air. Then maybe this is the really difficult spot for this track. It's gonna be going to be difficult for this track. And after this, then if you make it too short, it's already, we can see the people hit here many times. So the land is really smooth, so I think I want to land is on the fastest possible. Maybe something like here. Then the corner here, also easy, it's super nice, flat. And here it's go, not jump, just going a little uphill, up and down, to going to the high speed the quad jumps, I think. So we have not enough time to know what is the best, how the jumps is the best for this track, for this the quad jumps. Maybe when it's like the traction getting high, then maybe enough speed to make maybe triple first, maybe triple single. If I can make triple single, I'm sure it's gonna be really fast, but if not enough speed or not enough distance, maybe it's gonna be really big damage on the car. So maybe I don't want to try for the first qualify. So just stay inside and this kind of long, the first double jumps. So that jump here is like really nice angle, so it's not so easy, not so difficult to clear the first double. And actually, it's kind of the first double going too far. If you land like here already too far, you have to be land on just like here, and then to make the power to go more the acceleration to clear the next double jumps. It's just to keep good speed. So maybe I can make, if I have a grip enough, then maybe I can make this first triple. That's kind of really long distance, so risky, but it's maybe one of the spots for if it's close battle for winning. Maybe this is one of the part of the the chance to pass the car front, I think. And after these quad jumps, and also it's kind of quite good and high speed here, and high speed, and then also hit kind of hard brake here, because it's kind of nice, the tight corner here. And then going to this double, and this double also the first jump angle was not high. The car doesn't go high, so you need the speed to over the second jumps. So it looks not difficult, but it's actually you need to control the speed to make the clear this double. And actually the second one looks a little bit higher than the first one. So that's even more make the difficult, I think. And then, yeah, also we can see already have the holes here. So it's gonna be make big the hole here for later of the day. And after these double jumps, and then going to last corner, it's tight hairpins. So, but I think it's this track angle is kind of going down from that side to here. It's like more downhill here. So, and plus looks like a little bit off camber here. So here also feel a little understeer because off camber. And then going to last double single jump, well, it's kind of uphill. So you need really pull trigger to clear the first double. Otherwise, you hit on the back end of the chassis, hit on the second jumps, then lost a lot of time. So just here also you need to carry good speed. You just try to clear these jumps to the here. Then just keep tight, and then close the finish line. And this is the whole thing for this track.